Hello and welcome to Delta Tech's Sage 300 video tutorials. In this video, we will guide you through the process of creating a new user account in Sage 300. To create a user account in Sage 300, click on Administrative Services, then Users. If you encounter an error which says Can't Create Control, it means your screen resolution is low and the window you want to open is larger than the screen. To resolve this issue, increase the screen resolution to a minimum of 1024 by 768 or greater. In the Users screen, specify a user ID. This ID will be used when logging into Sage. The user ID can be up to 8 characters and must start with a letter. Next, key in the user's name. For account type, there are 2 options, User and Timecard. Select the User option. There are 3 options to authenticate users accessing the system: Sage 300, Windows, or both. Unless you are on a Windows domain, select the Sage 300 option. If you are on a Windows domain, check with your IT administrator for the settings. Create and verify the user's password. The length and complexity of the password will depend on the options specified in Advanced Security Settings in Sage 300 Database Setup. These options were removed, and from Sage 300 2024, the minimum password length is 8, and the password must contain at least 1 uppercase letter, 1 lowercase letter, 1 number, and 1 special character. As the administrator, you would also use this option to reset a user's password if needed. Select the User Must Change Password at Next Logon option if you want the user to change their password. Select the Password Never Expires option if you do not require the user to reset their passwords periodically. If you do not select this option, then the user will need to change passwords depending on the setting in Advanced Security Settings. From Sage 300 version 2024, however, this setting can be found in Windows Administrative Tools, under Account Policies, Password Policy, and Maximum Password Age. If you do not want your users to change their passwords, select the User Cannot Change Password option. If a user has left the organization, you can disable the user's login and access to Sage 300 by selecting the Account is Disabled option. The Account is Locked Out option becomes available when a user makes a certain number of unsuccessful attempts to sign in to Sage 300. The number of unsuccessful login attempts is set in Advanced Security Settings. In Sage 300 version 2024, this setting can be found at Account Policies, Account Lockout Policy, Account Lockout Threshold. If a user has been locked out, the administrator must clear the Account is Locked Out option to enable the user to access Sage again. You can restrict user access by selecting the Account is Restricted option. When this option is selected, you can specify the days and times the user can log in to Sage 300. Although not required, it would be helpful to have the user's contact information here when needed. If your organization has a supported Microsoft 365 subscription, enter the email address for the user's Microsoft 365 account. The integration to Microsoft 365 would need to have been set up for this to work. If you select the option for the user to receive emails from Sage, the user will receive email messages with tips and suggestions on using Sage 300 more effectively. Be sure to click the Add button to save the user record when ready. Did you find this video helpful? Please do remember to like and subscribe so you will be notified when we release new tutorials. Thank you for watching and have a good day.